Welcome to the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee has offered four-star cornerback Santana Wilson. He is the son of a former NFL All-Pro safety Adrian Wilson. He's also the teammate of five-star edge rusher Elijah Rushing. Made a video on Rushing earlier in the week. Go back and check it out. He's the one that he's five-star edge guy, going to make a decision in July or August. It's Oregon, Florida, Michigan, Notre Dame, Arizona, Tennessee. Mike Eckler was out to visit Elijah Rushing this week, and in the process gave the offer to the four-star corner Santana Wilson. You can see there, 6 foot, 173 pounds, four-star prospect according to the On3 industry rankings. We're going to get into it and talk about it. How about that NFL draft last night? Shout out to you guys that hung out with us for our live stream. Just absolute shenanigans and tomfoolery. Had an absolute blast. We talk about this channel being for the fans, by the fans. That's what last night was. So much fun having Cody on the show, having John, having Seth, of course, the X Factor in the house. Big Vol Daddy was in the house. But that show is an absolute blast. Thank you guys for coming on and hanging out. And, you know, such a big moment for Darnell Wright, getting drafted 10th overall by the Chicago Bears. I mean, you got to go back to 2017. That was the last time Tennessee had a first-round NFL draft pick. And the highest rated draft pick, you got to go all the way back to Eric Berry in 2009, who was drafted 5th overall in that first round. So congratulations to Darnell Wright. All that work's paid off, and that's a good look. It's a good look showing that Josh Heupel, Glenn Ellerbe, they can develop guys, get them to the league. We'll see how rounds 2 and 3 play out. You know, look, a lot of people on Will Levis, and I get it. I've been all over the kid as well. I almost feel sorry for him. Packed up his bags, got on a plane, and flew home. He's not sticking around. What about Anthony Richardson going early? Will Hendon Hooker get drafted in round 2? Lots of fun stuff to watch and keep up with. But I want to talk about Santana Wilson, so we're going to get into that. But as always, do me a favor, smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin Vols Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. You know, this channel, again, is for the fans, by the fans. So if you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'm going to be live Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, playing NCAA football, talking all things Tennessee football. And then also next Wednesday, the film breakdown with Coach Jay live show comes back. We're going to be looking at Ricky Gibson, Jordan Matthews, and Christian Conyer, 3 defensive backs that committed to Tennessee in the class of 23. So come hang out next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be a fun one as well. Let's jump into it. Let's talk a little bit about Santana Wilson. Let me get this article shared up here for you guys real quick. Number 1 corner in Arizona discusses Vols offer and upcoming visit. This is an article from Vols Wire USA Today. Again, as I mentioned at the top of the video, Santana Wilson is the son of a former NFL All-Pro safety, Adrian Wilson. He's got that football blood in his veins. I had the profile up earlier. On3 industry rankings have him as a 4-star overall. On3 has him as a 4-star. 247, ESPN and Rivals all have him as a 3-star prospect. 6 foot, 173 pounds, out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, there's no scouting report on Santana Wilson, so you guys know what I like to do. Immediately go take a look at the offers list. The big offers: Arizona State, Oregon, NC State, Texas A&M, Miami, Kansas State, Arizona, Kansas, BYU, UNLV, Washington, Connecticut, Cal. So a lot of those West-based teams, Pac-12 teams. Are you concerned because you don't see a whole lot of SEC offers? Again, you've got Tennessee, who just recently offered. You've also got Texas A&M, but that's it when it comes to SEC offers. The article here says Tennessee offered 2024 4-star corner Santana Wilson on Tuesday. 6 foot, 173 pound corner is from Desert Mountain High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. He discussed his recruitment with the Vols, says it was big for me. This is my second SEC offer, and I know that is really big coming from a school like Tennessee. Goes on to talk a little bit about his rankings here. Again, number 1 corner out of Arizona, 6th ranked player overall out of the state. Building a relationship and with special teams coordinator and outside linebackers coach Mike Eckler. Here's the quote: said, "I just met with Coach Eckler and our relationship is going to be strong for sure. since we already have really good chemistry. Now, again, Eckler out there to visit Elijah Rushing. So is this one of those combo type deals? You've got Elijah Rushing, a 5-star edge guy that you were in heavy pursuit of. Now, a lot of people say Oregon's leading there. We'll see how the recruitment plays out. But is it one of those combo deals where you offer Santana Wilson, hoping you get both of these guys in the boat? We've seen the same thing with Idris Farouk, who just committed to Tennessee recently. His teammate, Ife Obadegwu, is also a Tennessee target. So it's always interesting to get behind the scenes. And is there a little bit of manipulation that goes on when you're offering two of these guys? Or do you see two really good prospects? Again, Rushing 5-star edge rusher, Santana Wilson, 4-star defensive back, father played in the NFL. Goes on to say here, Wilson earned first team 5A Northeast Valley All-Region honors last season, had 49 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 12 pass breakups. Again, I like DBs that make plays, and that's what those pass breakups show me. That's what excites me about Gabe Jeudy-Lally, the transfer coming in from BYU. He had more pass breakups than anybody on Tennessee's roster a year ago playing for BYU. So good to see that from Wilson. Says after receiving an offer, he has high interest in the Vols, plans to make an unofficial visit this summer or during the season. He says here, quote, I have to rethink my top schools list, but I know they will stand high. What stands out to me is the way they rally and attack the ball, the way they play violent. I love it. I definitely have plans to make it out there for a visit. And again, this is where we talk about that magic buzzword, recruiting being fluid. Guys are going to come, guys are going to go, new offers are going to go out. Who knows what will happen with Santana Wilson? Maybe he comes out for an unofficial visit over the summer or even again, during the season, and Tennessee wins him over. Says he originally announced he would name his top 5 schools on April the 22nd, but then decided to reschedule due to high-level offers, including Tennessee. Again, stock going up. We talk regularly on here about this coaching staff's ability to evaluate talent. Guys like Nathan Laycock, who, 3-star prospect, all of a sudden he grades out higher than Carnell Tate when it's all said and done. That's just one example. We've seen it with multiple guys through 2 classes that this coaching staff has put together. Here's another quote. Says, I'm just taking it slow at this point. You can see there where he got the offer, tweets it out after a great conversation with Coach Eckler. I'm blessed to receive my 17th D1 offer to the University of Tennessee. Go Vols. So just wanted to get that out there to you guys. A new offer, a new target, somebody else to keep an eye on right now in the class of 2024. Tennessee has 10 commitments. They've got a quarterback in Jake Merklinger. They got a wide receiver in J.J. Harrell. Got a couple of defensive backs, 4-star in-state, Caleb Beasley, big-time corner. Really excited about him. And then again, Idris Farouk, who just committed not too long ago, the 3-star safety out of Maryland. Got a couple of offensive linemen, a couple of defensive linemen. And then, like I said, you got a couple of defensive backs there. What are your priorities? What does Tennessee need to focus on now to start to shape up this 2024 class? It seems like every time we jump on here and talk about recruiting, it's all about the defensive linemen. It's all about the wide receivers. But what about linebackers? Guys like Arian Carter were such a huge win in the class of 23. We talk about Sammy Brown. Really sounds like it is a Clemson and Georgia battle. What are your priorities? What are your wants in this class of 24 as we move forward? Recruiting's about to pick up. Again, the coach is on the road this month. Once you get into the summer, June, going to be a lot of official visits taking place. A lot of decisions going to come in, and June and July. Make sure you're dialed in right here on the Talkin' Vols Network. We will keep you up to date. Shout out to all the new members of the channel. A lot of you guys joined the channel last night during the watch party. We appreciate that. If you want to support this channel, hit the join button down below. Only $1 a month. You can support what we are trying to build around here, and I would greatly appreciate that tip in the old tip jar. You can also check out the merchandise. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' Vols. Pick you up some Talkin' Vols merch. I love when you guys pick up the merch and then you rep it, tweet it out, tag at Talkin' Vols_pod, tag at Boogie Bentley. Love to see you guys repping that Talkin' Vols gear. Got some new gear coming going into the fall, probably late July, August. We will drop that new merch. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Leave me a comment. Let's talk some Tennessee football, because this is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.